As chefs in a five-star hotel, we enjoy breakfast differently. Some of the chefs love their breakfast to be eaten in the office. Some would just love to go to the buffet, the leftovers, and enjoy it. And some people, they make their own little bit of combinations from the buffet leftovers. So I'm going to show you one of the leftover breakfast combination I used to make, because there are certain leftovers which happen more in certain cities. For example, we used to make grilled tomatoes, and if it is in Hyderabad, nobody would touch it. But if it is in Jaipur, because there are a lot of tourists, they would love their grilled tomatoes and they would eat in a good combination. My combination of a grilled tomato on an awesome paratha breakfast. Hello, namaste, salam alaikum, sat sri akal. Welcome to another session with your Washef, and the breakfast recipe goes on like this. I have boiled grated eggs. I've got another just beaten egg. So for this, I'm going to make a paratha. My preferred paratha dough is always a soft chapati dough. So sprinkle some flour and roll it into a nice roundel. On a medium hot tawa, just get your roti out and cook it till it is slightly done on one side. Now when you turn it to the other side, you're going to reduce the flame also, because now the process of cooking this open paratha is going to be a little bit slower. Turn the paratha on the other side. You got the egg that's slightly beaten and spread it. Like open sandwiches, when you're cooking this open end paratha, you got to make sure that the egg is cooked, and even if it is slightly underdone for a open top, this is good. Now on top of this, we're going to add some crushed pepper, some green chili. I love some fried onions on top of this. Here is the boiled grated eggs. Sprinkle a little bit salt. This adding of salt like this is an art. You should never going to have any lump fallen anywhere. So always look at it slightly from the higher. Put the lid on. Now the roti is getting cooked from underneath, and also the steam, some of it is going to come, is going to let this open end paratha cook from the top too. The beaten egg is so thin that it gets cooked in a, look at it, how it's puffing up. That means this is cooked. Transfer onto the chopping board. Now put the flame high. Now we're going to grill the tomato on top of this. For grilling the tomato, add some oil, preferably some people love olive oil. In this, take these tomatoes, and that's what grilling is all about. The tomatoes need to get slightly blackened. That's when they become nice and tasty. On top of this, add some mixed herbs. Okay, this is your pizza herbs. On top of this, just some small piece of cheese. And the cheese will slightly melt. Then we're going to transfer it on top of our open paratha. In the meanwhile, you can now actually cut the paratha. So we're going to have 6 tomatoes. So we need to cut this into 6 slices. Okay, 2. Now, perfect. The tomatoes will get slightly softened and slightly charred at the bottom. That will give a very nice aroma. And you can also add some olive oil on top. Now you can see the tomatoes slightly getting charred and the cheese also melting. Switch off the flame. Transfer these tomatoes on top of the slice of your open egg paratha. Now for the breakfast, this would be awesome. But I made everything in front of you, but in the hotel, the leftover parathas that come back from the buffet and the grilled tomatoes that come from the buffet are put, and then we enjoy. So that is the leftover, but this is fresh. Make it for your kids or make it for yourself. The aroma from the herbs, the cheese, the egg, and the open top paratha, it's going to be awesome. And if you want to make it even more awesome, just take a little bit parsley. Trust me, I grow all these vegetables, even my tomatoes, everything in my farm. You want some salad, greens if you want. It's nice and hot. Just transfer it onto the chopping board. Eating is also fun. Just the way kids love their pizza. Take this paratha and look at it, how it's perfectly cooked underneath. And with every bite, wow. Eggs for breakfast is enjoyed worldwide. But make something awesome for your family. And when you eat something awesome, you got to say, absolutely boomba boomba. Wow. Super healthy and awesome for breakfast. वाह, अंडे का पराठा नई स्टाइल में खाओ और एंजॉय करो. आहा.